Hello, this is Brian. Today is Tuesday, April 25th, 2023, and I'm over here in the day use area of Green Valley Campground here at Cuyamaca Rancho State Park. Today it's time for a long-awaited ode video. Haven't done one of these in a while. But today, I want to show some love for the Southern Coast Live Oak. And it's this beautiful tree right here. This is Quercus agrifolia variety oxyadenia. I've done a spotlight video on this a few years back at Powell Mountain State Park. But today it's time to show a little love, a little ode to this awesome tree. I've mentioned this specific tree before in some of my other videos when I'm talking about coast live oaks, that over by Green Valley Campground there's a really large stately coast live oak with a beautiful broad crown. This is it right here. Pretty nice. It's a pretty big tree. So again, we have two main varieties of coast live oak. The Quercus agrifolia variety agrifolia, and this one, Quercus agrifolia variety oxyadenia. The differences are quite subtle. The morphological differences is they are two closely related varieties of one species of tree. Where they grow is quite a bit different, however. As we're here at about 3,900 feet in the Cuyamaca Mountains, and these can grow up to nearly 6,000 feet in elevation in some spots, but definitely well above 5,000 feet. And the morphological differences basically deal with the undersides of the leaves of these trees that are prominently more hairy on the underside than the regular Quercus agrifolia variety agrifolia. So a little more fuzziness on top and much more fuzziness underneath. You can see they're very prominently hairy at the junctions of the veins, like the agrifolia variety agrifolia, but the underside of the rest of the leaf is also quite fuzzy, in contrast to Quercus agrifolia variety agrifolia. And it is a red oak in the section lobati / erythroblanis. However, unlike most red oaks, the acorns ripen in one growing season. Okay, so that's like the spotlight, some of the spotlight details out of the way, but let's just take some time to appreciate this tree. And that's what this ode video is more about. And there's some very lovely, very beautiful, lovely, awesome specimens of this tree here in the Cuyamaca Mountains. Just take a look at this. This one is a nice, stately, large tree right here by this little amphitheater right here. So let's go back up a little bit. I told you about this tree being really nicely well-rounded crown, having a nice well-rounded crown. Yeah, nice full crown tree, not all leggy, and obviously not fire damage from the cedar fire like a lot of the other coast live oaks here. However, a lot of them have regrown quite a ways since then. But we also got some other nice sized trees here as well. Like this beautiful Quercus agrifolia variety oxyadenia. So let's take a look at some of these trees. They're just so beautiful and luscious over here. This one itself is a pretty decent sized tree. Sometimes you get these big burls that jet out from their trunks too. This is definitely a tree worth enjoying and appreciating. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot a couple pictures of some of these trees real quick, and we'll see what's up. There's a lot to appreciate about these trees. Not only their wonderful shade-giving capacity, as you see here. These are very nice trees to sit under on a on a warm summer day, or today kind of a warm spring day here, but they just give off such a natural charm and beauty that just really can't be adequately expressed in words. Such charming, beautiful trees. And they just make this area such a delight to explore and visit. So, as I mentioned, they are a red oak. And I do have a few quite closely related species here in the vicinity in Cuyamaca Rancho State Park, such as interior live oak, Quercus lewis-lezeni variety frutescens, and California black oak, Quercus kelloggi, are its two closest relatives here. Not to mention the hybrid oracle oak, Quercus marejus. They do have some close relatives here with which they hybridize occasionally. Quercus agrifolia variety oxyadenia hybridizes with interior live oak occasionally. I might have come across a few of those in some areas while hiking, but more commonly with I would say they do occasionally hybridize with California black oak as well, providing gander oak, Quercus ganderi, with Quercus kelloggi and Quercus agrifolia variety oxyadenia. And I believe Quercus agrifolia variety agrifolia hybridizes with California black oak as well. I believe it produces Quercus chase oak, but it's just a really nice place to kick back, enjoy the shade of these really, really beautiful oaks. And there are a lot of beautiful coast live oaks here at Cuyamaca Rancho. So just take some time when you're here to appreciate these trees. And be sure to check out my spotlight video. I've done ode videos of Quercus agrifolia variety agrifolia a couple times, but today was time to do an ode to the beautiful variety oxyadenia. Very luscious trees here at Cuyamaca Rancho State Park. So your best bet of finding these is mostly in San Diego County, northern Baja, in the interior higher foothills and mountains. If you're closer to the coast, you're going to be coming across the typical variety agrifolia, which in itself is a wonderful tree, and there are a lot of beautiful specimens here in Southern California. But this variety is a lot less widespread. Maybe southern Riverside County down to northern Baja California in the interior foothills and mountains. So these ones are definitely a little more cold tolerant, I believe. And this area does receive some snow in the winter. And as it does grow above 5,000 feet, it is exposed to wintry conditions quite often. So a little more snow tolerant, one more cold tolerant. The branches and very heavy snowfall years could break under them, but under the snow loads. A lot more cold tolerant and high elevation tolerant. Quite a sight to see here. So when you're here at Cuyamaca Rancho State Park, make sure you take some time to take a look at these awesome trees. Take some time to appreciate how beautiful they are. And I believe that will do it for my ode video. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on another video soon.